Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing out there? Uh, M.V.K here, back again. How's everybody doing on their end? Well, the time has come, guys. I'm here to do my Q&A for this guy right here. To celebrate my over 3,000 subscribers. I never gave a date when I was gonna do this, but I'm here to do it now. Got enough questions. Everybody was graciously enough to give me at least 5 questions, which I did ask. So I'm here to do my Q&A about my all-time favorite hero of all time, my number one for everybody else. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope I answer your questions as best as I can. And once again, I just have to say once again, thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for being around and just enjoying what I do. I'm, as my channel says, I'm here to entertain, and I'm here. And if you watch my intro, everything that says in my intro, that's what I am. And as always, welcome to my world. So I hope you guys enjoy my world. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, I'm going to answer the questions that were sent to me via personal message first, and then I'll go to the channel where the questions were. I'll go to the video where a lot of the other questions were. So bear with me on that, okay? All right. Let's see what we got here. What we got? We have. Okay, we have. Sorry. You have received a gift in restaurant story. Yeah. Okay, first and foremost, we have 58632 HHHH. He basically says to me, he has 5 questions for me. First one, question number 1 is, who do you think can match Spider-Man's ability and reflexes in one-on-one combat, not overpowering but matching his move for move in all the comics and no other Spider-Man characters? That's easy. There's been a couple of people that have been able to match him speed for speed. Shang-Chi was able to match him. Black Panther. Who else? The Puma. Well, yeah, okay, that's a Spider-Man-esque character, so sorry. Black Panther, Shang-Chi, I believe Iron Fist. I believe he was able to. But I know definitely Shang-Chi and Black Panther were able to match him speed for speed. So yeah, pretty much. Besides, Shang-Chi had to train him in martial arts, so it's kind of cool. Like, he was able to match him. Iron Man gave Shang-Chi shoes that will enable him to go on the walls, like, be able to stick to walls, and he was matching Spidey speed for speed. It was crazy. I loved that. And it made sense. I was like, this is Shang-Chi we're talking about here. So, yeah. Let's see what else we have here. Number 2, your second question. Best Spider-Man fight you ever read? Best Spider-Man fight I've ever read. Wow. That's kind of a hard one, but one of my favorite Spider-Man fights. Okay. Spider-Man fight. Best Spider-Man fight, huh? Alright. One of my favorites, or best in my opinion, Amazing Spider-Man 542. This is still JMS's run of Amazing Spider-Man, when he was back in black and he beat the living shit out of Kingpin. no quarters asked, because when he found out who hired to kill him and it hit Aunt May, he went right to the prison. Kingpin was just getting out of, he was like saying, I'm getting out of prison. Peter came, took his mask off, took his shirt off, and he's like, no, I'm not gonna beat you up as Spider-Man. You're fighting Peter Parker. And he beat the living shit out of Kingpin, basically showing you Kingpin maybe has over 300 and some pounds of muscle that make him look like a fat boy, but compared to Spidey, he ain't got shit on him. Peter literally beat him down so badly that Peter grabbed him by his chest and was lifting him up like this and told him, now crawl back to your cell, because if you get out, I'll do this every time you get out of jail. I was like, oh man, I love that scene. I love that. Love that. That was one of my favorite scenes. It just showed you, don't piss Peter Parker off. Don't fuck with his family. Don't screw with him, or you're gonna get your ass beat. And that's exactly what happened to Kingpin. That was really good. I applauded that too. Like, when that happened, I wanted Kingpin to get his ass handed to him, because Kingpin was always like, there's always been two individuals that's always caused me more trouble than anybody: Spider-Man, Daredevil. And he had a vendetta to get both of them. His vendetta for Spider-Man, once Peter revealed himself to the world, he made his play. So, but yeah, that was one of them right there. Good stuff. And I'm not alone on that. There's a couple other comic community reviewers that said the same thing. So let's see. Number 3. What is your reaction on Ock's downfall? Well, what is going to be your reaction on Ock's downfall, which is happening in the current Dan Slott run? Right now, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. I am really, really on the brink of dropping Superior Spider-Man, and that I haven't dropped a Spider-Man book since God knows when. I've always had a Spider-Man book in my pull list, in my pull. Whether it's 1, 2, 3, it doesn't matter. But Dan Slott is really pushing my patience, really testing my patience with this. If you like Ock as Spider-Man, okay, but for me, I don't. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't understand it. It's nearly, and a lot of the stuff that's going on in it, it's like, really, Slott? Like, I can't believe you did that. The issue with Black Cat, total slap in the face. Total slap in the face, in my opinion. Total slap in the face to any Black Cat fan out there. No. That really was like, really? Like, I can't believe you did that. He's really pushing it. But when Ock falls, and trust me, ladies and gentlemen, he will fall, I'm gonna be laughing my ass off and be like, good, thank you. But in the forefront, I'm also gonna be like, all the shit Ock is doing is gonna be worse for Peter. And that's why, once again, I reiterate the real Manos's idea of it's gonna be for Peter. It's gonna be him reconstructing his life now when he returns, because of all the crap that Ock did. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. And other than that, I'm always like, why did it have to be Ock? I'm like, why Ock? I don't know. It's just, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. I'm not. I read it because why? Because it's a Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man in a sense, and once again, my loyalty to this character, but that's not my Spider-Man. It's not. And I want to see Doc fall, and I want to see him fall hard. I want to see him fall really hard, hit rock bottom. But I do want him back as Doc Ock, Dr. Octopus, not him. You know? That's how I'm looking at it. I'm sorry, guys. It's just how I feel. Okay? Why is okay for number 4? Why is Spider-Man your favorite all-time hero? That's a very interesting question, and it's really easy for me to answer. Um, because I can relate to him. I can relate to a lot of stuff that Peter has gone through in his life. I can relate to a lot of things more than any other hero that I've read. I can't relate to Batman as much because of the fact that I, if any of my loved ones have died, I I didn't go on a crusade, a mission to, like that. I'm not rich. I'm not rich, so I can't relate to that. Superman, I can relate to a little bit, but with Peter, it's almost spot on. Everything he's gone through, peer pressure, bullying, certain things with the bullying, I push back. But bullying, trying to women trouble, trying to find a girlfriend, uh, having loving aunts and uncles. You know, um, the difference between Peter didn't know his parents as well. I did, but a lot of stuff. He's just one of the most relatable character in comic book history, and nobody can argue about that. That is, and it's just he is just one of those characters you want to see succeed. You want to see be great in his life, and you want to see him live up to that code that is, with great power comes great responsibility. And in my opinion, I say he lives up to it, but he just seems to always put more pressure on himself. And I think, once again, more relatability. We all put a lot of pressure on ourselves from time to time, but that's just the way it is with him. It's just me. Okay. Your number 5 question is, and lastly, what is your theory on how Peter Parker will be brought back? My theory, it involves Mephisto. Uh, I hope to God it's not Mephisto. I still believe that it has a lot to do with Madam Web when she comes out of her coma that she's in, and a little bit of Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange and her are gonna come together. I think those two are gonna know straight off the bat, right when they meet Peter, or you're not Peter Parker, and see that he thinks he was able to wipe all of Peter's memory, but there is maybe a little bit of an essence of his memory deep down in his subconscious there, and that's what they're going to use as well. So it's going to be a combination of sorcery and science, in a sense, to bring Peter back. That's how I'm looking at it. But as Blue Goblin says, Dan, you better do it quick, because I'm guarantee you there are going to be a lot of people that are just going to get really sick of it, sick and tired of this, and they're just going to be like, I want Peter back. I want Peter back. Okay, enough of this. Enough of this. Enough of this. And I hate how he's doing with Mary Jane. I don't like what he's doing. It's just like, oh my God, like, really? You people can't understand that this is not Spider-Man? You guys have known this guy for how many years? And it makes y'all look so stupid. It makes you guys look so... It makes every Avenger look stupid. It makes every supporting character of Spider-Man that knows him personally stupid. It's like, not just, oh, you're acting strange. No, it should be like, who are you? Who are you? It's like, really? Cap, Thor, Wasp. I mean, Spider-Woman, Luke. I mean, Luke already is having it up to here with Spidey.